In this video, I want to show you how to use the class wiki where you're going to be adding your vocabulary words. And the really cool thing about this is that by the time we finish the unit, this wiki page will be filled with useful vocabulary words. Vocabulary words you can use in writing and reading, on state tests, on ACTs, and things like that. So it's kind of a neat thing to watch all of these different words come together, words that are useful to the high school student. And as I say here, I am looking for words that are generally usable and not something that my 5th grade son would know, something that has a high school value to it. So you're going to go find your words from your reading. So let's just say that I am reading the book Frankenstein, one of my favorites, as I've told a few of you, and I'm going to find a word in the context that I want to know better. So in this case, I have this sentence here. I saw with shut eyes but acute mental vision, I saw the pale student of unhallowed arts kneeling beside the thing he had put together. I saw the hideous phantasm of a man stretched out, and then, on the working of some powerful engine, show signs of life and stir with an uneasy, half-vital motion. So this is the passage that contains the word that I'm going to add to the Wiktionary. This is a word that I think would be useful to add to my vocabulary. So I'm going to need this passage and this word as I go ahead and add it. Now I'm going to make my guess. I'm going to say, what do I think phantasm means? And I'd say I might, because it means hideous, I might think monster. I might think a hideous ghost of a man. There is something there showing signs of life and a half vital motion, a hideous outline of a man. There's lots of things I could guess. And then I might then go to the Wiktionary, or excuse me, a dictionary online, and get an actual definition of it. Check my own guesses by using an actual dictionary. And I do like to use Merriam-Webster, but you're welcome to use any established dictionary for this purpose. So I'm going to gather information, the sentence that is here from my book, and my best guess from the reading it, along with the dictionary definition. Then I'm going to go and post that information on our Wiktionary. And the website for this Wiktionary is in your course materials. And that's where you're going to go. You're going to click to that. Now note that many people have the right to access and edit this site. So you will want to be considerate of other people as you post and try to keep yours in about the same font. What we'll end up with is a collection of a lot of different words that could be useful to you as a high school student. Words that will help expand your writing and your reading, words that will help you on tests. This entire site will be filled with useful words by the time we're done. And I do say useful, meaning high school level, words that you're not already familiar with. If my 5th grade son knows them, probably too easy for you. So I'm going to find the alphabet where my word belongs, and I will click to that page. And once I get to that page, I'm going to add the word and all of my thoughts about that word with the edit symbol here, keeping in mind that other people are going to be editing this page as well. But I'll begin by clicking on the edit symbol, and I will have access, by the way, to all of these different tools that you would have for most other word processing programs. So then I'm going to copy and paste the template that is provided at the top. And then I will add my own word to this section here. And so actually I just need to grab this part here, copy and paste. And I'm going to put a little space between the previous word, maybe even 2 spaces, and paste that in there. And then I'm going to personalize it with my information. So my word is phantasm, and I might add a little bit of a pronunciation hint that I got from my research online. I can copy and paste that. Then I'm going to add the sentence from the book. So I'm going to probably not want to include the entire context, but some of it. So I'll copy and paste that sentence from my book, or type that in. And when I do, it will appear in there as well. I may want to adjust the size of this. Again, lots of people are going to be using this. I want to make it visible, but not overwhelmingly so. And I'm going to write in here what I thought the word meant, which I guessed monster, or I guessed ghost. And then we want the actual definition of that word. So again, I'm going to go back to my website source, and I'm going to use a mental the product of fantasy. Actually, I can just copy the whole thing here. Okay, so I've grabbed that. I'm going to copy that and plug that in here. This is what the dictionary says that the word means. Then I'm going to come up with a definition in my words. And that might be one of the words provided, or it might be something that I'm thinking, again, going back to the sentence, what would make sense there. And as I'm looking at these different definitions and thinking about the sentence, I might come up with my definition, which might be image, representation, or ghost of something real. Then I'm going to add my name in here so that I know who it is that's added this, and other people can ask questions if they have questions. And then I'll go back up and save my work. This is a really important step, because if you don't save it, you don't have anything that stays. And once you've saved it, this contribution here is what you're going to want to upload to the Schoology assignment for this. So when you come in here and you're wanting to upload your 2 useful words, because again it's quite tedious to try to track those, that's what you'll submit. You'll want to copy and paste that. So you'll do the same thing for each word that you select, and you'll be surprised how many different really useful words you are going to get out of this. So if you have any questions, give me a message, give me a call, send me a text, and good luck with this.